What happened to this gentle Pitbull, and the truth this toddler had been hiding, left the mum in tears. Mia walked into the living room carrying a basket of laundry. It was just another Tuesday afternoon, but what she saw made her blood run cold. Her 3-year-old daughter, Ava, was sitting on the floor, her small arms wrapped tightly around their pit bull, Titan. The dog was motionless, completely still, not a twitch, not a breath that she could see. Ava's voice was barely a whisper. "It's okay, Titan. You can wake up now." The laundry basket hit the floor. "Titan! Titan!" Mia lunged forward, trying to pull Ava away, her hands shaking. But Titan didn't respond, not even a blink. His eyes were open, but they looked distant, empty. Mia's heart pounded in her chest. She thought the worst. She was sure of it. And then she saw it. A small puddle of blood beneath Titan's body. Her scream echoed through the house. Let me take you back to where this story really begins. Mia was 28 years old, a single mom doing her best to raise Ava alone. She worked long hours at a clinic, came home exhausted, but always made time for her daughter. Life was hard, but it was theirs. And then there was Titan. Titan was a 5-year-old pit bull they'd adopted from a shelter 2 years earlier. He'd been found on the side of a highway, injured and alone. The shelter told Mia he'd been through something traumatic, but they didn't know what. He had scars. He flinched at loud noises. But when Mia brought Ava to meet him, something changed. Titan walked right up to her, sat down, and rested his big head on her tiny lap. Ava giggled. And that was it. They took him home that day. From that moment on, Titan became Ava's shadow. He followed her everywhere. He slept outside her bedroom door every single night, like a guardian. He never growled, never snapped, never misbehaved. He was the gentlest soul Mia had ever met. But recently, things had changed. Titan had started moving slower. He seemed stiff when he stood up. He got tired easily, even after short walks. Mia figured it was just age, maybe arthritis. The vet had mentioned it before. But there was something else. Titan had started hiding. Whenever strangers came to the door, Titan would position himself behind Ava. He'd press his body close to hers, as if shielding her from view. Mia thought it was cute at first. She assumed it was leftover trauma from whatever he'd been through before they found him. She didn't realize he was hiding something else entirely. It started with little things. Titan wouldn't let Ava out of his sight. If she went to the bathroom, he waited outside the door. If she played in the living room, he laid right beside her. At night, he would block the hallway, refusing to move until Mia carried Ava to bed. It was sweet, protective, but it was also intense. And then Mia started noticing the other signs. Titan would whimper when he was alone. He'd flinch when she touched his left side. He stopped running in the yard. He stopped playing fetch. He'd just stand there, staring at Ava, as if making sure she was safe. One afternoon, Ava looked up at her mum and said, "Titan is hurting, but he won't tell you." Mia smiled. "What do you mean, baby?" "He's hiding it," Ava said simply. "He doesn't want you to be sad." Mia brushed it off. Ava had a vivid imagination. She was always pretending her stuffed animals could talk, always making up little stories. But then came the first really scary moment. Ava was sitting on the floor, colouring. Titan was lying beside her like always. She set down her crayon, crawled over, and wrapped her little arms around his neck in a tight hug. Titan didn't react. No tail wag, no movement, nothing. Mia watched from the kitchen doorway, a strange knot forming in her stomach. Ava leaned in close and whispered, "Don't be scared, I'm here." Mia walked over, her pulse quickening. "Titan? Buddy?" His eyes looked glassy, unfocused. Titan, finally, after what felt like forever, he slowly pushed himself up onto his feet. He wobbled slightly, then licked Ava's face. Mia exhaled. Maybe he was just tired. Maybe he'd pulled a muscle. But Ava looked up at her with those big, serious eyes and said it again. "Titan is hiding it from you, Mummy." Mia didn't understand what she meant. Not yet. The nights got stranger. Every single night, Titan would sleep pressed against Ava's bed. He refused to leave her side. If Ava coughed in her sleep, he'd whine softly. If she cried, he'd nudge her hand with his nose until she pet him. One night, Mia found Titan lying in the exact spot where Ava had been playing earlier that day. He wasn't sleeping. He was just guarding it, staring at the floor as if something was there. Mia didn't know what to make of it. She was worried, but she didn't know what she was worried about. Titan had always been protective. That's just who he was. But this felt different. This felt like he was trying to tell her something. And then came that Tuesday afternoon. Mia walked into the living room with the laundry basket. She saw Ava hugging Titan, and she saw him not moving. Titan, Titan. She dropped to her knees, pulling Ava back. Titan's body was limp. His eyes were open but unfocused. Ava was crying now. "Mummy, he's not waking up." Mia's hands were shaking as she checked for a pulse. It was there, faint, but there. And then she saw it again. The blood, a small smear on his fur, just below his ribs. No, 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 no. She scooped Ava up, grabbed her keys, and somehow got Titan into the car. He didn't resist. He didn't move. He just lay there, breathing shallow breaths. The drive to the vet felt like a nightmare. Mia was sobbing. Ava was repeating, "He's gonna be okay, Mummy. He's gonna be okay." But Mia didn't know if she believed it. At the vet, they rushed Titan into the back. Mia sat in the waiting room, holding Ava tight, her mind racing. What happened? Did Ava hurt him? No, that's impossible. Did he eat something? Get hit by something? Finally, the vet came out. Her face was serious. "Mia, we found the cause." Mia stood up. "What is it?" "Titan has a deep puncture wound. It's infected. The infection spread, caused a fever, and led to temporary paralysis. That's why he wasn't responding." Mia's head was spinning. A puncture wound? From what? The vet hesitated. "It's a bite wound. From another animal." Mia stared at her. "That's impossible. Titan never leaves the yard." The vet nodded slowly. "Then it happened in your yard. And judging by the depth and infection level, this happened days ago. Maybe longer." Mia felt her legs go weak. "Why didn't I see it? Why didn't he?" "He was hiding it," the vet said gently. Dogs like Titan, especially ones with protective instincts, will suppress pain if they think their family needs them. He didn't want you to worry. Mia's vision blurred with tears. Back home, Ava wouldn't stop crying. Mia sat her down on the couch and knelt in front of her. "Baby, I need you to tell me the truth. Do you know what happened to Titan?" Ava nodded, tears streaming down her face. "He saved me." Mia's heart stopped. "What do you mean?" Ava sniffled. I opened the back door. I wanted to play outside, and a big dog came running. It was growling at me. Mia's breath caught. Titan ran in front of me, Ava continued, her voice shaking. He pushed me back, and the dog bit him. They fought, and then the dog ran away. Mia felt like the world was collapsing. "Why didn't you tell me?" Ava looked down. "Because Titan didn't want you to worry." He told me with his eyes. He said, "Don't tell Mummy. I'm okay." Mia pulled Ava into her arms and sobbed. Titan hadn't been unresponsive because Ava hugged him too tight. He'd been dying quietly, still protecting her. Titan underwent emergency surgery. The vet removed the infected tissue, stitched him up, and kept him overnight for observation. Mia sat in the waiting room until dawn. When they finally let her see him, Titan was awake. Weak, but awake. His tail gave a slow, tired wag when he saw her. Mia broke down. "I'm so sorry," she whispered, pressing her forehead to his. "I'm so sorry." When they brought Titan home, Ava refused to leave his side. She slept on the floor next to him every night during his recovery, her little hand resting on his paw. Titan healed slowly, but he healed. And when he was strong enough to walk again, the first thing he did was go to Ava's room and lay down outside her door, right back where he belonged. Mia installed a secure fence around the yard. She set up cameras. She made sure nothing like that could ever happen again. But more than anything, she learned something she'd never forget. Pitbulls are not the monsters the world paints them to be. Sometimes they are the quiet heroes, the ones who give everything for the ones they love. Titan didn't bark for help. He didn't cry. He didn't complain. He just loved, and that love almost cost him his life. But in the end, it saved them both. If Titan's story touched your heart, please hit that like button and subscribe to hear more incredible true stories of loyalty, love, and the unbreakable bond between animals and their families. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it, someone who's ever doubted the heart of a rescue dog, someone who believes in second chances. And if you have a story about your own hero, whether it's a pit bull, a rescue, or any pet that changed your life, drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and your story might be featured next. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an upload, because every week I bring you real stories that remind us love doesn't need words. Sometimes it just needs a loyal heart. Thank you for watching. Give your pets an extra hug today. They deserve it.